Good day everyone, this is Jeth Earl Andrada and I am your reporter for today. Welcome to our English 113 class about teaching and assessment of grammar. The topic that we will be discussing today is about the basic principles for grammar teaching. It will be useful at this stage to draw up some basic rules of thumb for grammar teaching. Rules of thumb which will serve as the criteria for evaluating the practical approaches that follows. First, the E factor. Efficiency equals economy, ease, and efficacy. Given that dealing with grammar is only a part of a teacher's activities, and given that classroom time is very limited, it would seem imperative that whatever grammar teaching is done as efficiently as possible. Efficiency, in turn, can be broken down into three factors: economy, ease, and efficacy. Economy. It has been shown that economy is a key factor in training of technical skills. When learning to drive a car or operate a computer, a little prior teaching seems to be more effective than a lot. The more the instructor piles on instructions, the more confused the trainee is likely to become. The same would seem to apply in language teaching. Be economical. Be economical too in terms of planning and resources. Let's now proceed to ease. The ease factor recognizes the fact that most teachers lead busy lives, have many classes, and simply cannot afford to sacrifice valuable free time preparing elaborate classroom materials. Of course, the investment of time and energy in the preparation of materials is often accompanied by a commitment on the part of the teacher to making them work. But realistically, painstaking preparation is not always going to be possible. Generally speaking, the easier an activity is to set up, the better it is. Let us now proceed to efficacy. This factor is the least easy to evaluate. We have to operate more on hunch than on hard data. Learning, like language, resists measurement. Of course, there are tests, and this can provide feedback to the teacher on the efficacy of the teaching or learning process. Efficiency then can be defined as the optimal setting of three related factors: the economy, ease, and efficacy. Let us now proceed to the A factor, appropriacy. No class of learners is the same. Not only are their needs, interest, level, and goals going to vary, but their beliefs, attitudes, and values will be different too. Thus, an activity that works for one group of learners, specifically that fulfills the E factor criteria, is not necessarily going to work for another. It may simply not be appropriate. Hence, any classroom activity must be evaluated not only according to criteria of efficiency, but also of appropriacy. Factors to consider when determining appropriacy includes the following: the age of the learners, their level, the size of the group, the constitution of the group, example, monolingual or multilingual, what their needs are, example, to pass a public examination, the learner's interest, the available materials and resources, the learner's previous learning experiences, and hence present expectations. Any cultural factors that might affect their perception of the role and status of the teacher. Lastly, the educational context, for example, private school or state school, at home or abroad. Activities that fail to take the above factors into account are unlikely to work. The age of the learners is very important. Research suggests that children are more disposed to language learning activities that incline towards acquisition rather than towards learning. Good day everyone, and this ends my report. Thank you all for listening.